The following is a special presentation from the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Now, let's get you down to the field with the voice of your Pekin Panthers, Michael Comstock.
Welcome, Pekin Panther fans. Michael Comstock and Tony Latcham coming to you on a new experiment tonight. Tony, we're on YouTube.
All right.
We are
all right.
YouTube famous, I guess.
I never wanted to be a YouTube star, but I guess I'm still not a YouTube star.
We're just going to make sure we stay on this side of the camera, so we are. We're going to be on this side of the camera, so we still can have a face for radio.
All right, that's good. That's good. I don't have to take my pliers off and get all dressed up.
Don't have to get dressed up for anything. We got a special presentation tonight. We've got the Pekin Panthers JV team playing against the Hillcrest Academy Ravens JV team. The varsity teams didn't match up tonight as Hillcrest is still involved with the state soccer tournament. So we are going to run tonight as a trial run on the YouTube. It's not going to be on the radio tonight, just a YouTube tonight. We will be on the radio on Thursday night when we go to Lone Tree. So we're going to go through. We've got our helper, Lauren, with us. She's going to be running the computer for us, so she's going to be taking care of us. And we're going to get some practice in tonight so we can kind of figure out how this is going to work and see if we can make this run as smooth as possible. So far, it's looking good. We've got our stream up and going, so that's always a good sign when we can actually see that we're actually online, so that's a good start. So
we haven't messed up yet.
Nope, we haven't messed up
yet.
No
promises, though.
It's probably going to be inevitable. It's going to happen, but we are going to get this season started. We're looking forward to the season. We've got Coach Lyman taking over full-time this year. He has a new assistant coach, or a couple assistant coaches. One, two of them you're very familiar with, one a little more than the others. Tony's son, Brady, is going to be the assistant coach for varsity this year. And they also have Ken and Wynn helping him out a little bit, so that's always a good sign. A couple former Pekin Panthers out there helping Coach Lyman trying to get these kids under control this year.
Yeah. So Brady's excited to be here. He's been out here on the field, I think, every afternoon trying to get things ready and super excited. And then Kennan, he got involved. You know, Kennan has a full-time job as well, but those two are really excited to be a part of Pekin baseball and try to leave a little bit of their imprint on the game. And they both have quite a bit of college experience and a lot of baseball experience in general. So be fun to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch these guys this year. We've got a pretty good returning roster. We had, 4 seniors, I believe, last year, if I was trying to count right. We had Vinny Dahlstrom. I'm going to lose them. Jaden Wolver. Tanner. Adrian. Mm-hmm. Maybe it was just the 3. Declan Hampton. I knew there was 4. Lauren comes through with the number 4. So 4 guys graduated last year. They were all contributors, so the Panthers will have to fill in those holes, but a lot of experience coming back. The biggest question mark will be the bottom half of the pitching rotation. The top half is going to look pretty strong, but after number 3, we'll have to see where Coach Lyman goes with from 4 on, because the top 3 are going to be pretty solid with Henry, Adam, Nolan Glick, and Will Adam with a lot of experience. And then you throw in there Elijah Brock. He'll probably be 3 or 4 in there. Mm-hmm. And then after that, we'll have to see if some of these younger guys can step up and fill in for that.
Well, it's been interesting. I know they're pitching Brant as well, and I think he's got a lot of movement on the ball, and so they're kind of excited about that. He's not overly powerful in throwing the ball, but a lot of movement, and I think they found that a little bit in Branton Siren as well. He's a lefty, and the ball tails really hard towards the end. So they think there's certain situations where maybe they can come in and do a little bit of damage. So
yeah, it's nice to bring in a change of speeds. If you've been seeing the heat come in and then you bring in one of those off-speed pitches, that can really throw a team off. So we are going to take our first break of the night. If Lauren's ready, this will be a 5-minute break. So we're going to take a 5-minute break, and then we'll be back for more pregame show on your home for Panther Athletics, Classic Rock 101.5, and also on the Atomo Radio YouTube page.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield, schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock and Tony Latcham coming to you from Pekin High School. We have a special event tonight with the Pekin JV team taking on the Hillcrest Academy Ravens JV team. As we said earlier, the Hillcrest Ravens soccer team is still in the state soccer tournament, so that's why they postponed the varsity game. More than likely, it'll probably be a doubleheader late in the year would be my guess of how they will end up making up the game for tonight. But we'll look ahead at the schedule this week. This not a real busy week for the Panthers with having Memorial Day yesterday. They have a three-game week for the JV, 2 games for the varsity. No game tomorrow, and then we will be at Lone Tree on Thursday night. That'll be a 5:30 start for that game. And then on Friday, we'll be back home against the Winfield Mount Union Wolves.
I got it.
So Panthers are getting ready. We'll go through our starting lineups for the visiting team. We don't have any last names for the Hillcrest Ravens, but we'll give you their first names. Leading off will be number 11, that's Abe. And then they'll have number 9, Calvin. Number 14, Beckett. Looks like he is the catcher, so he is the third hitter. Number 19.
We'll just give it to you when you.
Number 19 is Cohen. And I believe Cohen is going to be the pitcher tonight from when I saw them warming up. Number 13, Landon, is the next hitter. And then we've got number 9, Jackson. And we got number 12, Levi. And number 4, Noah. And the final batter in the lineup will be number 3, Colton. For the Pekin Panthers, the JV roster tonight, we'll start off with number 21, Mason Dahlstrom. He'll be at short for the Panthers. Gabe Gentry wears number 20. He'll be at second base. The pitcher tonight will be number 14, Ethan Porter. First baseman will be number 28, Branson Searon. The center fielder tonight will be number 5, Clayton Harvey. The catcher for the Panthers will be number 33, Brogan Spray. John Jacobs will get the start in right field. He wears number 11. Cale Silvers will be in left field. He wears number 6, and the number 9 hitter will be number 10, Carson Searon. He will be playing third base. On the bench for the Panthers to start will be number 40, Austin McKim, 17, Dominic Cobbler, and number 38, Sammy Sharp. So those are our starting lineups for tonight's ball game between the Ravens and the Panthers. We are going to take another break here. We've got the national anthem coming up. So we are going to make this a 7-minute break, Lauren. This will be a 7-minute break. So we will go to break, and we'll be back after 7 minutes on your home for Panther Athletics, Classic Rock 101.5, KISS FM, and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel, not Facebook page.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics is excited to announce that Jenna Hunter, ARNP with Ottumwa Wound Clinic, will be providing services at our specialty clinic. Jenna will work closely with your healthcare provider to build a treatment plan that is focused on each individual patient to reach the best outcome. For a list of services Jenna will be offering, visit us at keokukhhealth.com. To schedule an appointment, call 641-684-8448. Again, that's 641-684-8448.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap!
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454. You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock and Tony Latcham are here. We are going to get ready. We're a little delayed in the national anthem, so they're getting ready to play the national anthem. Actually, I think they're going to do, sounds like they're going to do the starting lineups first before they do the national anthem. So we will go on from here. We'll go through our starting lineups again one more time. And actually, we could read through our sponsors if you want to do that, Tony.
You bet, yeah.
See if we can practice doing that.
All right. Comstock Chiropractic, Nutrient Ag Solutions in Hedrick. Comstock Chiropractic's in Hedrick, too, by the way. I don't know if you knew that or not. But,
I might know where that's at. But
Pekin Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield, Jefferson County Health Center, Lisco, Smithburg Automotive, Packwood Locker, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Keokuk County Health Center, and Roto-Rooter.
Thank you to all of our sponsors for bringing these videos and also audio to the airwaves and to YouTube. I might say Facebook because I know last time I did a broadcast, it was the Atomo Radio Group Facebook page. This time it's the YouTube channel that we're on. Ellis and the Davis County Mustangs are on the Facebook page for the Atomo Radio Group. The original plan of this was we were all supposed to be on Facebook, but Facebook changed their policy about 3 months ago that you can only have one live stream at a time. So they went ahead and found out that they could do YouTube for all of the stations. They have a YouTube for the Panthers, for Van Buren County Warriors baseball, Davis County Mustangs softball, and then Facebook is Davis County baseball. So those are your 4 YouTube and Facebook live streams that you can catch from the Atomo Radio Group. We've all been training together, so we've kind of got to know each other over the last few weeks of training. And I've known Shan, who does the Van Buren games for a while. And then Jason Day does the softball games for Davis County. And Ellis Kojo is the play-by-play for the Davis County Mustangs baseball team. So those are your teams that we've got calling the games this year for the Atomo Radio Group. Whether it's on YouTube or Facebook or on the actual radio. We will be there Thursday night. No radio broadcast tonight since this is just a JV game. I don't mean to say just a JV game, but it's since it's the JV game, they decided not to put this one on the airwaves. They're just going to do it on the YouTube channel so we can kind of get a little practice in here.
Little scrimmage for us.
Little scrimmage for us.
And it might be a rough scrimmage.
It might be. Well, it's luckily it's an easy spot to be. We're at Pekin. We're very familiar with the surroundings here. As you notice, the camera is pretty stationary. We may not see much of left field. I will, if there's something down that way, I might, if I'm paying attention, I might try and get the camera to point down that way. But we got a lot of other stuff going on, so we'll try and do the best we can from up here at the press box. Well, some of these places that Tony and I go, it'll be interesting to see how this all works out because there's places we haven't had electricity in the past. So I requested an extra long extension cord. They gave me a 100-foot extension cord, so hopefully we can make that work at some of the places.
We might need another one.
We might need a little extra at some of the places that we go.
And then Lauren might need an umbrella to keep all that computer equipment dry.
Right. We hope that's not the case, but so looks like they're getting ready to do the national anthem here. Please, so we are going to take a 2-minute break, please, Lauren, a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back for more Panther baseball.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. We've just got through the national anthem, and we are ready to play baseball. The Panthers will be in the field to start the game. It will be the battery mates of Brogan Spray behind the plate and Ethan Porter on the mound for the Panthers. Third base tonight is Carson Searon. The shortstop is Mason Dahlstrom. Second base will be Gabe Gentry, and at first will be Branton Searon for the Panthers. Left field to right field. Left field we have, it's going to be number 6 is Cale Silvers. Center field will be Clayton Harvey. He wears number 5. And then right field will be number 11, John Jacobs. So those are your defensive alignment for the Pekin Panthers as we get ready to start the game. Porter going through his warm-up pitches. As we said for the Ravens, we just have first names for them. So it'll be Abe, Calvin, and Beckett coming to the plate for the Ravens. Since it's a JV game, the coaches were not really prepared for us to be doing a broadcast, so they didn't have too much information for us. But that's understandable. Most of the time, the JV guys don't get much recognition, so it's nice that we can do this and get them on the YouTube channel so they can get a little exposure here. So it'll be Ethan Porter on the mound for the Panthers. Brogan Spray behind the plate. And they are working with Brogan's pitch comm, looks like. So he can hear from the coaches on the bench of what pitch they want called. So Brogan will be behind the plate. He's going through Signals in here is the warm-up pitches still for Porter.
What a night. Are we going to get rain tonight, guys, or what's going to happen here? It's looking a little dark off to the west, but I think we had 14 sprinkles on the hay that I put down, so I tried.
It looked all day like we might get some, but nothing ever really came of it, and if there's anything that's going to bring it out, it's a baseball game at Pekin. That seems to bring out the rain. So, but hopefully it stays away, gives us an hour and a half here that we can get some I assume they'll probably play an hour and a half time limit. I don't know. Maybe they'll play a full 7-inning game. I don't know what they'll do. I didn't ask Coach Lyman what the plan was, but we'll see, and we'll adjust on the fly.
We'll just go with it. How about that?
We'll go with it. So Abe will be the first batter for the Ravens. He's a lefty. Takes strike one from Porter, the right-handed pitcher for the Panthers. Panthers are in their familiar black tops with white letters. White pants with the black stripe down the leg. So second pitch to Abe is going to be just a bit outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Abe. On deck will be Calvin.
Brogan Spray getting some reps back there behind the plate. I think that was one of the bigger questions is who wants to catch? That was something coming into this game for the JV. There's a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. That one went off the end of the glove, so if that happens on that strike 3, Brogan will have to be ready for the
drop third strike.
Breaking ball, fouled back. Good job by Abe to hang in there. Got Lauren doing balls and strikes for us. Running the scoreboard. She is a jack of all trades here. She can run commercials. She can do the scoreboard. Maybe.
It's going to be kind of nice having that score right there as long as it's right. Well, we'll check you against our books, right?
So there's a ground ball to Searin at first. He makes the play. So 3 unassisted for the first out of the ball game. That will bring up Calvin. So nice fielding play there by Branton Searin over at first base. That base path looks a little rough there in the grass, and you never know. It looks like might get some funny hops coming through there. But Branton stayed right with it and made the play. First pitch is fouled back.
And Saturday, as we had our work day, that was definitely one of those spots where I think over the next year or two we're going to have to deal with, and definitely not something we wanted to deal with before our first game.
Second pitch is missed high for a ball, 1-1.
We did fill in that first base just on the inside of first base, lifted the base, reset it. It's all fresh and new and up in the air like it should be. There we go.
There's going to be a fly ball out to right center field. That could be trouble, and it is. Falls in there for a hit. So Calvin has our first hit of the ball game. He singles out to right field. So runner at first for the Ravens. So this will bring up Beckett. I believe he's catching for the Ravens. So a runner at first gets the lead. That's Calvin. Porter working from the stretch now. Comes set. Pitch is popped up on the right side. Could be trouble again for the Panthers. Can't get there.
Go to.
Had a chance at second, but it was going to be thrown away. Nobody's covering third.
And the runner stays.
The runner stays. He wasn't paying attention. That could have been a runners at first and third, but we've got it first and second. That'll be another single for the Ravens. That one was not very hard contact, just hit right where nobody could get it for the Panthers. And then a delay from the right fielder. Might have had a chance at second to make the play. So a lefty, Cohen, steps in. He wears number 19 for the Ravens. That one misses low and away. Good stop by Brogan.
Yeah, it's a nice dig there by Brogan.
So 1-0 is the count. We got one out here in the top of the first inning.
Big lefty here for Hillcrest. Sporting the mustache and everything.
That one's in the dirt, gets through, sprays legs, all the way back to the fence. Runners move up to second and third. So 2-0 now to Cohen. So Porter has a little trouble here in the first inning. We'll see if they decide to move the defense in. They're going to play him at regular depth as of now. So runners at second and third for the Ravens. 1 out here in this first inning. Strike called on the high fastball. 2-1 now to Cohen. Hillcrest in their maroon tops and gray pants. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch that time. Looked like a nice breaking ball that time from Ethan.
Kind of fooled him on that one. Porter's doing a nice job. He needs to get settled in here a little bit. Looking for out number 2.
2-2. I believe he's a junior, if I remember right. I believe he's a junior. He's a transfer in from Fairfield. That one's going to be hit hard to Searin. He can't make the play at first. Runner is going to come in to score. So first runner of the game comes in for the Ravens on the error on Searin over at first.
Yeah, it was one of those in-betweens. He thought he was going to get it on the hop, and it carried a little further than what he thought and went right between his legs.
So runners at the corners now for the Ravens. They're up 1-0 here in this first inning. That one's in the dirt, blocked by Spray. Runners aren't going anywhere. I did hear the Ravens talking before the game, and I know they only have 9 players, so there won't be any pinch runners or courtesy runners tonight for the Ravens. So Landon at the plate. That's a strike. Gets through the glove of Spray. Throws it back to the middle. Nobody's there. So Panthers kind of doing a little bit of a snowball fight here. That'll bring in the second run as Cohen was on the run from first. Beckett was at third. He comes around to score as Spray was coming up to try and throw him out at first, or at second base, and got out of his glove, went all the way to the fence. So Cohen went all the way to the third. Beckett came in to score to make it a 2-0 game for the Ravens. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on Landon, number 13. Right-handed batter for the Ravens. Porter comes set, looks to the plate. Breaking ball is going to be popped up on the left side. Carson Searin underneath it in foul territory and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Well, if we can get out of this with just 2 runs out of these errors, that, in my book, would be a win.
Definitely a way to get back without giving up any more. It'd be nice. So runner still at third. At the plate is Jackson. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Good pitch by Porter that time. Get ahead in the count.
Yeah, nice pitch by Porter.
So Porter looks in. Fastball on the outside for strike 2.
One more strike and we can get out of this.
So Porter checks the runner at third. Looks into Spray, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball goes behind the batter.
His teammates were encouraging him to take that. Get on base, but he's like, no. No, I don't want to get hit by a ball. Number 9, right in the 9.
So 1-2 is the count. Hit hard on the ground up the
Nice
middle.
hit.
That's going to be a single. That's going to bring in up another run for the Ravens. So the Ravens go up 3-0 now. So RBI single for Jackson brings home Cohen. A 1-2 count, RBI single.
Nice hit up the middle, made good contact. Harvey came up to pick it up and get it back in.
So that'll bring up Levi to the plate. He is the number 7 hitter. That one misses high. They throw behind the runner at first. He's back. So 1-0 to Levi.
Michael, I know this is JV, but it's a typical Hillcrest team. They make contact and get on base.
They make you get them out. They aren't going to get themselves out. That's kind of the way they play the game, and it's the way they've always played the game.
Yes, they have.
Ever since Coach Hirschberger's been there, that's kind of the way they've played.
They're steady Eddie. They just kind of manage their way through the game. Base hits, stolen bases, and very conservative.
That one's in the dirt, gets past Spray, and that will move the runner up to second. So Jackson's on second now with 2 outs. 2-0 count. Panthers trying to get out of this without any more damage. Porter comes set. Gentry moves in behind him at second. That one's going to get past Spray again. Another wild pitch. So 3-0 on Levi. That brings Jackson to third. So another runner 90 feet from home for the Ravens. Beautiful night for baseball here out at Pekin. One of the few nights where the wind isn't actually howling out here. So
I don't think there is any wind. I don't see the leaves fluttering on any of these trees. So it's kind of nice. We're used to the wind knocking us over out here.
There's a strike
Nice
called on
pitch.
the outside corner. 3-1 now to Levi.
Porter's got some work to do here. 2 more strikes, and we're out of it.
Comes set, checks the runner at third.
Another nice
line
pitch.
drive down the line. Foul. Past Coach Hirschberger over at first base. So Porter's come all the way back. 3-2 now. So see if the Panthers can get out of it. They're going to have to make a play because it looks like Levi's going to put the ball in play, as all the Ravens seem to. Drives this one out to right center. That could be trouble. It's going to be in there for a base hit again. Falls in front of Jacobs out there in right field. So another hit for the Ravens. Noah's going to be at the plate now. 4-0 lead.
Another base runner for the Ravens.
So number 4, Noah, stands in. He is the number 8 hitter. That one misses high. Popped out of the glove of Spray. So he was coming up to try and throw the runner out at second. So 4-0 lead here in the top of the first for the Ravens. We popped up on the right side. Gentry calls for it and makes the play, and that'll get the Panthers out of the inning. So we will move to the bottom of the first. Panthers trail 4-0. We'll take a 60-second break and be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit JeffersonCountyHealthCenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We move to the bottom of the first inning. Panthers trail 4-0 against the Hillcrest Ravens. Lefty Cohen will be on the mound for the Ravens. Like he's kind of a slender slinging lefty, kind of brings it from the side. It'll be a little interesting to see how the Panthers pick up this arm angle from him. So Panthers gave up 4 in that first inning. So for the Panthers, it will be Dahlstrom, Gentry, Porter, Siren, Branson, Siren. We got 2 Sirens in the lineup, so I guess we have to make sure that we say which one it is. So it will be Mason Dahlstrom leading off. He's playing shortstop tonight. Gabe Gentry, the second baseman, will be the number 2 hitter, followed by Ethan Porter, the pitcher, and then Branton Siren, followed by Clayton Harvey, then Brogan Spray, Cale Silvers, and Carson Siren. So Dahlstrom steps in, the right-handed batter for the Panthers, wears number 21. Takes a ball on the inside corner. Mason looks out as Cohen comes in and gets the sign. That one misses outside, so 2-0 on Dahlstrom. So see if the leadoff hitter for the Panthers can get on base and get a little bit of rhythm going for the Panthers. Here's the wind and the delivery. Misses low and inside, so 3-0 on Dahlstrom.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get at least a couple of these runs back this inning.
So here's the windup. There's the one right down the middle. Mason was taken all the way that time. Coach Latcham of the third must have given him the take sign there. Brady Mann in the third base box for the JV game. Coach Lyman over at the first base box. The lefty gets the sign. And strike 2. Dahlstrom now full count. Cohen's come all the way back from a 3-0. So Mason will have to be on his toes here. See if he can put the ball in play.
Anything close here, we want to make contact.
He's going to draw the walk. So Mason's on base for the Panthers. So Gabe Gentry comes to the plate, the second baseman for the Panthers.
We'll see how aggressive this JV team wants to be on the base paths.
Looks like Gabe must have got a haircut.
I think Gabe did.
Almost didn't recognize him at first. It was kind of like the first time I saw Lathan Durflinger in a basketball game. I wondered who the new player was on the team. That ball in the dirt as Gentry showed bunt, pulled it back. So runner at first for the Panthers is Dahlstrom. Panthers trying to get some of those runs back. They gave up 4 in the top of the first.
Trying to get a little offense rolling here, get some base runners, and push them around.
Gentry showing bunt. Pulls back. 2-0. Dahlstrom on the delayed steal. And nice by Mason.
I think that's one thing that they've talked about. They're going to try to be aggressive, I know, on this JV team. Take advantage of some speed.
So 2-0 now on Gentry with Dahlstrom in scoring position. Cohen looks in. And Gentry gets out of the way of that one as it whistles right past his left earlobe.
Just a little inside.
Just a little inside. So Ethan Porter on deck for the Panthers. So Cohen looks in, gets the sign. That one's going to go behind Gentry, so he's going to draw the walk. So the first 2 batters walk for the Panthers. So they got runners on the corner. So Gentry draws the 4-pitch walk. That will bring up the pitcher, Ethan Porter. Dahlstrom moved up to third on the wild pitch.
That would have been a good spot there to send Gentry at least halfway to get that catcher to throw it down to second because he was looking awful hard and bring that runner home from third, but playing conservative.
So Ethan Porter steps into the plate. Pitcher looks to try and help himself out. Takes the first one inside for a ball. Cohen's looking to try and find the strike zone. He started off 3-0 to Dahlstrom, then threw 2 strikes in a row, and then threw a ball 4 straight to Gentry, and now another one to Porter. So that's 6 straight balls for Cohen, the lefty on the mound for the Ravens.
Kind of want Cohen to prove he can put it in the strike zone here.
There's one. So strike called at the numbers.
We got a stolen base there by Gentry. He advances on to second, and the catcher fake throws down there. So Dahlstrom hangs out at third.
So second and third for the Panthers. Panthers can answer back here if they can get a hit from Porter. That would cut the lead in half with Gentry out at second. Porter looks out. That misses low and inside, so 2-1 on Ethan Porter.
Just misses.
Branton Searon on deck for the Panthers.
Still in the first inning here, no outs. Pekin with 2 in scoring position.
Just inside again, so 3-1. See if the Panthers can answer. There was 4 put on the board by the Ravens in the first. Panthers are in position to put a crooked number on the board themselves. And that's going to be a walk. So Porter's going to draw the base on ball. So 3 straight walks for the Panthers. That will bring up the lefty, Branton Searon.
Timeout here.
Going to have the coach is going to come out. So we'll take a 30-second break, Lauren. And we'll be back on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Branton Searon at the plate for the Panthers. Bases are loaded. They had a meeting on the mound.
Meeting in the minds.
Branton anxious up there way out in front of that one.
Well, he's looking to put one right down the right field line towards that foul pole.
The right fielder way off the line. If he did that, he would probably score 3 runs. So Cohen walked the first 3 batters. That one's going to be hit hard on the ground. That's going to be through. So Searon's going to have an RBI. Let's see if they decide to send Gentry. And they send him. There's going to be a play at the plate, and he's going to be out at the plate. So Panthers aggressive on the base pass. Searon with the single. That scores 1. Gentry was thrown out at the plate, and Searon and Porter will be at first and second, respectively. So Dahlstrom comes in and scores the first run of the game for the Panthers. Gentry was cut down at home. That went 9-4-2 for the putout.
It was kind of close at the plate, but I think Gabe thought he had more time than what he did. It looked like he was kind of jogging there towards the end. So
I don't think he was expecting the throw to come in.
No, I don't think he was either.
And it was a good throw by the second baseman. The relay was well executed. One of those things that we see at Hillcrest, those fundamental plays that they make every time. There is a ball that gets away from the catcher that will move runners up to second and third now for the Panthers. Clayton Harvey at the plate. 1-0 count for the tall sophomore Clayton Harvey. Don't know if his dad's watching him on the DC trip. He's out there with the 8th grade class. So if you're watching, Justin, here's Clayton at the plate. Hopefully he can get a hit for you guys, and you can cheer out there in Washington, D.C.
Big number 5.
That one misses high, 2-0.
What a fun trip. I was thinking about that, and seeing all those pictures of them leaving. Man, I was kind of wishing I was going. That's a great trip.
Did you go multiple times?
I went with Brock's class, and so got lucky there.
I was a veteran of 4 of those trips, so I don't miss the bus ride one single bit. I miss all the other stuff along the way, but the bus ride is not something that I miss too much.
Yeah, I could deal without the bus trip, especially on the way home.
So 2-1 count on Clayton. Runners at second and third. Panthers now trail 4-1. Cohen comes set. It's in the dirt, and that's going to bring home a run. Porter's going to come in and score on the wild pitch. Siren, Santon.
Easy for you to say.
Who's Santon? Branton Siren moves up to third. See, Lauren doesn't hear this stuff when she's down there in the crowd, so she can.
Did you say Sam Siren?
No, I did not say Sam Siren. I said Branton. I said Santon. So 3-1.
Oh, we know a Sam Siren too from years past. Sigourney football, Sigourney Kyoto football.
So 3-1 on Harvey. Panthers have cut the lead in half now. Branton Siren is over at third base for the Panthers. That one's going to be in the dirt. It's going to get away, and there's going to be no play, so Branton's going to score the third run of the game. So Branton comes in and scores, makes it 4-3. Harvey winds up at first with the walk. That brings up the catcher, Brogan Spray. We got another timeout. See if it's going to be a pitching change or if it's going to be just a meeting here. Looks like it's going to be a pitching change, so we are going to take 60 seconds, Lauren. We'll take a 60-second break, and we'll be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at PackwoodLockerandMeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We got Brogan Spray. We've got a new pitcher on the mound. You can't throw over to first because they haven't even put the ball in play yet, but that's okay. A little bit of practice for him. So I didn't see what number was on the mound, so we'll have to see when he turns around backwards. They don't have numbers on the front of the jersey, so we'll have to see the backside of the new pitcher. That's a ball in the dirt, and that's going to move Harvey up to second. Brogan Spray takes ball one, so Harvey moves up to second.
Number 10.
Number 10 is on the mound, so that is a mystery. We don't have a number 10 on our roster.
Hey, how about that?
So the mystery man is on the mound. Maybe this might be one of the players from the JV team. He doesn't look real big, or from the junior high team. Brogan Spray swings and misses. As they said, they might have some seventh graders filling in tonight because of the numbers being short from the soccer. Strike two, big swing by Spray. So number 10 has settled down. He's throwing strikes. He comes into the game. The first one was a little wild, but is throwing strikes. Harvey out at second. Yeah, that's that slow looping breaking ball. Brogan ducked out of the way of that one. I'm surprised his teammates weren't telling him to take that one. That was coming in about 45 miles an hour. Those are the ones you want to get hit by. Comes back, fouls it off. Big swing by Brogan one more time.
This might be one of those Bulltown kids. He's been on the mound before, and he's a younger kid, but he definitely knows what he's doing out there.
Yeah, you can tell. As most of these Hillcrest kids, they've played a lot of baseball, and you can tell they're all very, very high baseball IQs for most of these players. That one's going to be off of the handle. It's going to be popped up, and the pitcher's going to make the play. So fly out to the pitcher for the second out of the inning. So that will bring up the right fielder, John Jacobs, for the Panthers. John is a freshman. Wears number 11. So Cale Silver's on deck for the Panthers. So Harvey out there at second. Panthers have scored 3 runs on 1 hit. Jacobs behind that one for the first strike.
Maybe a little more speed for number 10 than what John was expecting there.
Chops that one foul down the third base line.
There, he got the timing down a little better.
So 0-2 on Jacobs. I would look out for that slow looping breaking ball here on the 0-2 count. He goes with a fastball, misses high. So 1-2. If you're just joining us, we are in the first inning. Panthers trail 4-3. Ravens put 4 runs on the board in the top. The Panthers answer with 3. That one's going to be just high. So 2-2. Raven fans weren't too happy about that. They thought that was going to be a strike. Could very well be. Could very well be. Oh, they got Harvey picked off. He's going to have to use his speed, and he gets the stolen base. So he does what you should do in that situation. If you're picked off, you just take off and head to third and just put your head down and try and get there, and he does. So he beats the throw. So a wild pitch could score Harvey.
Harvey.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Jacobs goes down. That will end the inning, but not before the Panthers put 3 runs on the board on 1 hit. So we will move to the top of the second. We are going to take a 60-second break, and we'll be back on your home for Panther Baseball, Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM, and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
From backyard barbecues to late getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back, Panther fans. Panthers are going through their final warm-up pitches. That's Porter on the mound still for the Panthers. So Panthers answered back. They gave up 4 in the top of the inning. Panthers come back with 3 in a row of their own in the bottom on the Siren single, but it was quite a few walks given up by the Ravens. So Panthers take advantage of it and cut the lead to 1 as we head to the second inning. The Ravens sent 9 to the plate in that first inning. So they will be, 8 to the plate. So it'll be 9-1-2 coming to the plate for the Ravens. It'll be Colton leading off. It'll be Porter on the mound. Looks like defense stays the same for this inning for the Panthers. Carson Searon at third, Mason Dahlstrom at short, Gabe Gentry at second, and Brandon Searon. And Spray might have taken that one where you don't want to take a baseball. He's moving around a little slow. Sounded like there was a solid contact on that one.
Yeah. Well, he's got to get his wits about him here. Trying to get his air back. I mean, I think it was a clean miss.
I think it was a clean.
Went right past the glove.
And it stopped suddenly after it missed the glove.
It did. He's trying to shake it out here a little bit. At least he's got a little grin on his face. Won't do that again.
Yeah, we'll make sure we get the glove in the way of that.
Keep your eyes on the ball. Well, it's hard. You know, there's a lot to get used to back there as a catcher. There's a lot of things to think about. And you got your mind on something else and take your eye off that ball for one split second, and bad things happen.
And I don't know, might have even been a little bit of a foul tip possibly that could have changed the angle a little bit, though. Kind of looks like, I don't know, Tony. It almost looks maybe like a little bit of rain possibly.
Is that towards my hayfield?
That might be towards your hayfield.
I think it might. Yeah, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
So 0-1 to Colton. Where's number 3 for the Ravens? And we're ready to go. Pitch is high. So 1-1 now. Around the outfield, I didn't get that finished up. We've got left field left field tonight is Cale Silvers. Center is Clayton Harvey. And right field is John Jacobs. So that one misses high for Porter. So 2-1 now. Like to see Porter come out and throw some strikes here when you've got that lead. You kind of want to, you've cut into the lead. You don't want to give any free bases. 3-1 now.
Kind of trying to aim the ball here a little bit. He just needs to go back to the way he was pitching and follow through and just get it to the mitt. Not looking for anything special. Down the middle is just fine.
So we are in the second inning. 4-3 lead for the Ravens. That one might have been an extended strike zone a little bit. Full count. Looked like it might have been a little bit outside, but that might have been the way that Brogan caught that one. I don't know, but the umpire called it a strike, so we've got a full count now. First batter of the second inning. That one's going to be ball 4. So Colton draws the walk. So that will bring up Abe, the leadoff hitter, who grounded out to Searon in his first at bat. That would be Branton Searon at first base. Carson Searon over at third base. So Porter comes to the plate. That one misses outside for a ball, 1-0.
You know, as we do these games and thinking about the YouTube, some are watching and see the score on the screen tonight, and but we're also doing the radio broadcast. So as it's on the radio, we're going to give the score a lot.
Fly ball to center field. Harvey comes in, makes a
What a
nice
catch.
diving catch. So Clayton Harvey covers a lot of ground out there in center field and makes the play.
Gave himself up on that play.
So fly out to center. So first out of this second inning. Nice hustling play by Harvey there. I didn't know if he was going to get there. Kind of half slid dive forward and made the catch. The ball stayed in the glove. So first out of the second inning. We'll bring up number 10. So number 10 batting now.
The pitcher.
The pitcher. And that one goes off the glove of Spray. So that'll move Colton up to second. So
a little bit inside, out of the zone.
So this is our pitcher. He is batting for Calvin. So we don't have a name for number 10. Sorry about that if you're watching us from Hillcrest. So Porter steps to the mound. Runner at second now. Top of the second inning. Porter comes to the plate. That one's hit hard up the middle, and that's going to get through for a single. So single for number 10. It's going to put runners at first and second for the Ravens. First pitch swinging.
Yep,
that will bring up the catcher, Beckett.
Another nice hit up the middle. Very reminiscent of the first inning.
So Beckett singled and scored in the first. 4-3 lead for the Ravens here in the second inning. There's a strike called. They throw behind the runner at first. Good play by Searin to keep it in front of him. I see an umbrella coming out from my wife, so I don't know if it's actually raining out there or if she's just being prepared. So Porter comes to the plate. That one's going to be popped up on the right side. Spray underneath it, makes the play.
Got the catch. Good job, Brogan.
So Brogan makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Took him a minute to find it, but Brogan got under it and made the nice squeeze.
So that will bring up the number 4 hitter, Cohen. He reached on an error in the first inning. So runners at first and second. No runs in here in this second inning.
Rain's coming down now.
That one misses high and away for a ball.
Lauren, it's a good thing you're not outside.
You probably would melt as sweet as you are. So Porter comes set. That one's low and away. So 2-0 on Cohen. On deck is Landon. Cohen reached on an error and came around to score in the first. Scored one of the first 4 runs for the Ravens. So runners at first and second for the Ravens. They had a leadoff walk followed by a fly out and then a single. So runners at first and second, 2 outs. Cohen at the plate. That's going to get past Spray, so that'll put the runners up at second and third, 3-0 on Cohen. So second and third, base hit scores 2 for the Ravens, especially with 2 outs. So Ethan's going to have to battle back here. 3-0 count. And that's a 4-pitch walk to Cohen. So base is now loaded with 2 outs. Landon comes to the plate. He popped out to Carson Searin at third base. Coach Latcham's going to come out and have a talk. So let's take a 30-second break, Lauren. 30-second break, and we'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube page.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit JeffersonCountyHealthCenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. We had a pitching change, so we took a little longer break there. Branton Searon's going to be on the mound for the Panthers. A couple other changes. The pitcher, Ethan Porter, goes to shortstop. The shortstop, Mason Dahlstrom, moves over to third. Carson Searon will go to the bench, and Dominic Cobbler will come in to play first base. So Cobbler will be at first. He'll be in Searon's spot in the batting order. Then the lefty on the mound is Branton Searon, sophomore lefty for the Panthers. First pitch misses high for a ball to Landon. Landon popped out his first at bat. Runners at first and second. Actually, first, second, and third. Sorry. So 2-0 now to Landon. So bases full of Ravens. Panthers need to make a play here and get out of the inning if they can to keep this one-run deficit. 4-3 here in the top of the second inning. Searon misses high and inside, so 3-0.
Branton, kind of a new little position for him, and trying him out. He's got nice movement on the ball. He's a big kid, so he doesn't have to throw real hard. He gets some velocity.
And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk, so that'll bring in Colton, making it 5-3 for the Ravens. I guess number 10 isn't Calvin. Number 10 moves up to third base. Cohen moves up to second, and Landon's over at first. That brings up Jackson, who singled in the first inning. That one's hit hard on the ground. Foul. So there was a good pitch for Branton, getting ahead in the count. 0-1. Panthers at their normal depth defensively, trying to get this third out and get out of the inning. This one's going to be popped up on the right side. Right fielder Jacobs underneath it and makes the play. So the Panthers are out of it, only give up one run. So fly out to right for the third out of the inning. So that makes it 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the second for the Panthers coming up. It will be Silvers, Cobbler, and Dahlstrom coming to the plate. We'll take 60 seconds, and we'll be back on the Atoma Radio Group YouTube channel and 101.5 KISS FM.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham, and Lauren Sylvester on the computer for us tonight. Panthers trail 5-3 here as we start the bottom of the second inning. Cale Silvers at the plate. Good cut. Fouled that one hard off to the right side.
Yeah, just a little bit behind there, but a nice cut. You can straighten that out. That ball's going to be in the outfield.
Cale, a freshman. His twin brother Cody is one of the kickers for the Panthers football team. 1-1. So 1-1 count to Cale. On deck is Dominic Cobbler. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Good cut by Kale again that time. 1-2 for the slender right-handed batter who wears number 6. Number 10 still on the mound. That misses outside and low, so 2-2. Just checked over on the softball game, and Hillcrest has a 2-0 lead over the Panthers on the softball diamond. That is a varsity game on the girls' side. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Kale Silvers goes down swinging. Not Carson Searon, sorry. This is the spot where Carson Searon would have been. This is Dominic Cobbler at the plate for the Panthers. Where's number 17, right-handed batter. Swing and miss on the first pitch for Cobbler. Dahlstrom on deck for the Panthers. Number 10 has come in and thrown a lot of strikes. Swing and a miss, strike two. He struck out 2 in a row, looking to make it 3 in a row. We've seen the breaking ball. We'll see if he goes with the fastball. I would stick with the fastball here. Cobbler was behind it. And
oh my.
Tomahawks it out to right field. To Dominic Cobbler with a single to right.
Just making contact. Not usually a pitch you want to swing at, but who cares? He's on.
The old tomahawk chop gets it out to right center field. Got to do what you got to do. Put the bat on the ball. That's what this Ravens team does. You put the ball in play and
good
forces
things
them
happen.
to make it out.
Yeah,
Yep.
good things happen.
So Dahlstrom will be at the plate. He walked and scored to lead off the first inning. So we are in the second. 5-3 lead for the Ravens. 1 out here. That one's in the dirt. Cobbler's going to try and go. Throw down to second is not in time. So Cobbler comes in and gets to second on the wild pitch. Coach Latcham telling him he needs to get down and slide out there a second. I wonder if he heard that from you a few times.
I remember there was times where he didn't want to get down when Dad thought he should.
That one's in the dirt as well. So 2-0 now on Dahlstrom. Runner in scoring position. Gentry on deck for the Panthers. He drew a walk in his last at bat as well. Swing and a miss on the high fastball. Panthers put 3 runs on the board in the first on the power of only 1 hit. Branton Searon had a lone single for the Panthers in the first inning. Cobbler adds the second hit of the game for the Panthers. There's a high strike. 2-2 now to Dahlstrom. 2-2 count on the third baseman now, Mason Dahlstrom. He's kind of a utility player. He'll be filling in kind of wherever they need him. And he's going to be out on strikes. Kind of took a half-cut swing at that one. So second strikeout of the inning, third of the game. That'll bring up Gentry. Cobbler still out there at second. Porter on deck for the Panthers. Gentry, the second baseman for the Panthers tonight. Where's number 20? Takes that one high and away for ball 1.
Be nice to get Gabe on here. Move the runners ahead. Porter on deck.
So Gabe Gentry stands in. There's a strike. 1-1 now. Wind up and the delivery, swing and a miss. Gentry behind that one, so 1-2 now. Cobbler out at second with the 1-out single. Panthers trail by 2, 5-3 here in the second inning. That one misses a little bit high and away, 2-2. Stretch. That one's going to be popped out to right side. Could be in there, and it's in there for a hit. Cobbler going to be held at third. So Gentry with a single. Cobbler is at third now. So a 2-out single for Gentry brings up the the shortstop now, Ethan Porter. He was on the pitcher's mound to start.
That's a nice little poke there by Gentry. Got it over the second baseman's head and right in front of the right fielder. So move runners around on the corners.
Another one of those, not hit super hard, but you put it where they're not. So Porter stands in. A little behind the high fastball. So runners at the corners.
Being aggressive, though. He's going after it. Not going to stand up there and watch pitches. Porter wanted to get on base.
See if they send Gentry here, maybe to try and draw a throw. Strike 2 called. So 0-2 on Porter. Kind of feels like the temperature's dropping a little, Tony.
Yeah, it feels a little bit better, actually. What do you think, Lauren?
Lauren's shivering up here. She's a little bit cold, so. Just outside. Good spot. That was a nice pitch.
That's one you don't want to let the umpire decide.
Something happened on the girls' side. A lot of screaming and hollering over there.
Cheering.
So we'll have to get a report from over there here in just a second. Porter goes down swinging. So 3 strikeouts in the inning. So number 10 has come in and struck out 4 batters. So that ends our second. We will move to the 3rd inning. For the Ravens, they will have Levi, Noah, and Colton come to the plate. We're going to take a 60-second break, and we'll be back on the Atomo Radio Group live stream on YouTube and also on the Atomo Radio Group.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock and Tony Latcham coming to you from Pekin High School. We got Lauren as our engineer tonight. We'll give her a fancy title. So looks like Gabe Gentry is going to be behind the plate now, so a change in the catching position. So let's see here. We got a few moves around the diamond. We've got Branton Searon still on the mound. Gabe Gentry behind the plate. Dominic Cobbler still at first. Looks like Carson Searon has come in at second base. Ethan Porter still at short. Dahlstrom's at third. Outfield, so it looks the same. So Cale Silver's in left. Clayton Harvey in center, and John Jacobs in right. So we've got number 12, Levi, at the plate for the Ravens. So Searon comes in. Start a fresh inning. That one misses high for a ball. So 5-3 lead for the Ravens. We are in the 3rd inning here at Pekin High School. Panthers will be back in action on Thursday night. This is just the JV game if you're joining us. JV plays tonight. Only the JV, the junior high play the game beforehand. And then JV is getting a chance to play under the lights here tonight. The strike called, so 2-1 on Levi. The Panthers will have their first official regular season game on Thursday as we travel to Lone Tree to take on the Lions. That one just a bit inside, goes behind the batter, so 3-1 to Levi.
The Hillcrest Raven girls are up 4-0 still on the Panthers.
So Searon waiting for the on-deck batter to get the ball and take it back to the on-deck circle. And that's going to be a walk. So Levi walks to start the inning. That will bring up Noah. He is the number 8 hitter. He popped out to the second baseman in the 2nd inning. We are in the 3rd. Just a bit high there for Branton. Gabe's going to run that one down. The runner will move up to second on the play. So 1-0 count on Noah. So Siren on the mound. Came in relief in the second. He comes set. And that one's going to hit the batter, so hit by pitch. So Noah's hit by the pitch. That will move the runner up to first. Runner at second unable to advance on the hit batter as it's a dead ball. So that will bring up the number 9 hitter, Colton. He walked and scored in the second inning. There's a strike on the inside by Branton.
Nice pitch there.
Looks like he took a little bit of deep breath and just kind of, it's one of those things when you haven't been on the mound very often, so many times you want to aim the ball instead of just letting it go. Just let your natural arm velocity take it over. You kind of start aiming it, and that makes it hard. So that one's going to be in the dirt. The runners are going to move up 90 feet, so we'll have runners at second and third. 1-1 to Colton. Abe on deck for the Ravens. That one misses high and away, so 2-1 now. Siren trying to find the rhythm out there on the mound. He came in relief of Porter in the second inning. 5-3 lead for the Ravens. It's a JV game tonight if you're just joining us. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Hillcrest Ravens are in the state soccer tournament, so that's why there's no varsity game tonight. I'm not sure if they're actually still in the state tournament or if it finished up last week. I think the state finals are this week, I believe, in soccer when I was looking. So.
Oh, nice pitch.
Strike 3 on the swing and miss. Pitch. So first out. So I believe they're still playing this week, are the Ravens and their soccer team. So it will be Abe at the plate. He hits that one hard on the ground, or not really hard on the ground. We got nobody covering first. And that's going to be a snowball fight. It's going to wind up happening here. So Abe is going to knock in 2 runs on the ground ball that was, I said sharply hit, but it actually was not hit very hard at all.
Yeah, it got ate up by the grass there, and we're a little bit out of position.
We didn't have anyone covering first, and that's one thing with Branton being inexperienced on the mound. That's one where he needs to be over there covering first, because Cobbler and Porter were both going for the ball. There was nobody over at first. So that results in 2 runs coming to the plate, makes it 7-3 for the Ravens. There's going to be a bunt down the third base line. That's going to be a nice bunt, and that'll put runners at the corners. Abe moves up to third. That was number 10, the pitcher, laying down a bunt single. So runners at the corners, 1 out. Ravens looking to add on to this 4-run lead. This will be Beckett. He's singled and he's popped out to the catcher. And his 2 at-bats tonight. In the third inning, he's in his 3rd attempt at the plate. There goes the runner from first, and that's going to get past the catcher. He's going to move up to third on the wild pitch. So it's going to be a 2-base wild pitch as well as a run coming in to score. So Abe comes in to score. And number 10 goes around to third on the wild pitch. So Beckett at the plate, 1-0, makes it 8-3 lead for the Ravens. They scored 4 in the first, 1 in the second, and 3 in the third. Oh, I'm not sure what they're, they might have to have somebody down there to protect, because it looks like Sammy Sharp is down there warming up pitching. Looks like maybe they got to send somebody down there to be a protector for him. That one is over the head of the catcher one more time. That's going to bring in another run. So 4th run of the inning for the Ravens makes it 9-3. So Branton struggling to find that strike zone. 2-0 count on Beckett. Cohen on deck for the Ravens. And
thought maybe it got him.
Thought maybe it did.
Just missed.
Going to be 3-0. So we're 9-3 here in the third inning. Panthers and the Ravens in JV action tonight. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk to Beckett. That will bring up Cohen. So we got one out here in this third inning. Cohen comes to the plate. Searon still on the mound for the Panthers.
We got to protect the pitcher that has his
back to the ball.
Back to the ball.
That's the point of being down there, is to protect the batter. Is that Bo down there being a personal protector?
I think he's now trying to protect Sammy from getting one in the back.
He probably was down there next to Carson because they were probably chatting it up more than anything else.
I think that's what was going on.
So strike one called on Cohen. Runner at first, 9-3. There's that breeze, Tony. Nice job by Branton. 2 strikes in a row.
Sounds like we could use that breeze come weekend.
Yeah, might be a little change in the weather, it sounds. Might actually feel like the end of May, first part of June weather.
Yeah.
That one misses high and inside, and that'll be a stolen base. Beckett goes down to second. 1-2 on the batter, Cohen. A 9-3 lead for the Ravens here in this third inning. There goes the runner. Ball inside, and another stolen base for Beckett. So he's at third. 2-2 now on Cohen. Landon on deck. That was just a bit low, so we got a full count now. Branton started off with 2 strikes to Cohen, and now it's been 3 balls in a row. So Branton's still trying to find the magic there on the mound. And that's going to be a walk. So Cohen draws the base on balls. He's been on base all 3 times, 2 times by walk, 1 by error. So runners at the corners. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So looks like we're going to have Sammy Sharp coming into the game. We're going to take 90 seconds, Lauren, 90 seconds, and we'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel and 101.5 KISS FM.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit JeffersonCountyHealthCenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. We are here in the top of the third inning, 9-3 lead for the Ravens. Sammy Sharp is on the mound for the Panthers, and that one's going to be a strike that gets away from Gentry. That will bring in up a run, another run, so make it 10-3 as Beckett comes in to score. Sharp with the first pitch strike. I think Gabe was a little surprised how quick that one was coming in there. A little more heat on Sam's pitches than what we were seeing from Branton. So 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Good job by Sammy coming in, throwing strikes. So runner at second is Cohen. 10-3 is the lead now. Ravens have put 5 runs on the board this inning.
Well, that's
and
nice pitch.
Strike 3 called.
He dropped it.
And
Yeah,
the batter's out. So struck out looking for Landon. That'll be the second out of the inning. That will bring up Jackson. Nice little breaking ball there from Sammy that time. Bounced out of the glove of Gentry, so he had to tag him to finish the play off. So that brings up Jackson. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Strike 1. About took Gabe's head off on that one. The glove, Gabe caught it, and the glove hit him in the face mask. So gonna be a little stronger in the wrist there, Gabe. 0-1. Well, there's that breaking ball. Just misses high and away. 1-1. So Cohen's still out there at second. Must be some flies or gnats out there as Harvey's out there swatting them away with the hat out in center field. And there's then Jacobs out there in right field too. Those gnats are nasty. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Cohen's going to move up to third. So 1-2 count now on Jackson.
At least we're not dealing with the mosquitoes. We can tolerate the gnats.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here in the third inning, we got 2 outs. 10-3 lead for the Ravens. Fastball, swing and a miss. So Sharp gets out of the inning. So Sharp strikes out 2. That will end the third inning. We have a 10-3 lead for the Ravens. We'll move to the bottom of the third. We're going to take a 60-second break and be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We move to the bottom of the third. Panthers trail 10-3 to the Hillcrest Ravens. This is a JV only night tonight as the varsity is off. They will have their opening for the season on Thursday night at Lone Tree when they take on the Lone Tree Lions. So Branton Searon will start us off here in this third inning. Panthers trail 10-3. 5-run inning for the Ravens in the third. So Searon hits that one on the ground to the shortstop. He fields it, throws across the diamond, and they can't make the play there. And Branton thinks about going. The coach line was like, no, put the brakes on, Branton.
It's a good idea.
So Branton
nice hit.
Reaches on the E6 on the throw. So that will bring up Clayton Harvey. Clayton walked in the first inning. So Harvey at the plate. Swings it one up over his head. That's popped up in the air. Center fielder coming in. Shortstop going back. The shortstop makes the play. So Harvey swinging at the first pitch flies out to the shortstop for the first out of the third inning.
Panthers being aggressive at the plate. It's a good sign.
So that will bring up Gabe Gentry will be at the plate. So he is in Brogan Spray's spot. This is a JV scorekeeping, not official scorekeeping, as Gabe was up just 2 batters ago. So, so Gabe takes ball high. And he hits that one to the right side. The right fielder camps underneath it and makes the play.
Catch.
And Searon hustles back to first. So fly out to right for Gentry. So we got 2 outs here in the third inning. That will bring up John Jacobs, who was a strikeout victim in the first inning. He was the first batter that number 10 faced and was the first strikeout victim. Jacobs takes that one high for a ball, 1-0. I believe it's Cale Silvers on deck for the Panthers. JV, they kind of put him in wherever in the lineup. They aren't really officially keeping a scorebook, so they can kind of put people in wherever they want when they come in to bat. So Jacobs hits that one on the ground to the first baseman, just gobbled up by the grass. Jacobs is going to beat him to first.
Nice hustle there by John.
So John beats it out at first. That grass is just gobbling the baseball up on that first base path. So you're going to have to charge to make a play. So an infield single for Jacobs brings up Cale Silvers, runners at first and second.
Had a throw back to first there, so good thing John was paying attention.
We kind of talked about the field, but I don't know if I've ever told you the story of my junior year at Oskaloosa High School when they wrote our principal's name with not so quite nice letters in weed killer down the third baseline.
Oops.
Killed the grass. And so they thought they were being funny, but then that made it very difficult for us playing the rest of the season, you know, and because that killed that grass for the rest of the season, so you had bad hops all year long. So that was, something you don't forget when you were playing third base out there and you never knew which way the ball was going to go because the grass was dead.
Oh, my. Well, luckily we haven't had anything like that here.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't put that in the minds of people. 3-1. That was, one of those things that you would never expect to see on a baseball diamond. Strike 2 called, so full count on Silvers. The runners should be going. Full count, 2 outs. We'll see if they're off to the races. See if Silvers can put it in play. And he swings and misses, so that'll be the end of the inning. So Silvers strikes out. Panthers get a runner on, but can't bring him around. So we will move to the top of the fourth. Panthers trail 10-3. We'll take 60 seconds, or we could line it up. Actually, that's going to wrap up the ball game. They're going to line it up. They'll say that's the end of the time limit. So we are going to take 90-second break, Lauren, 90-second break, and we'll come back for our post-game show on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group Facebook, YouTube channel.
YouTube.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Michael Comp. So So, well, you probably didn't hear that last little bit. So we're still learning. We didn't realize that the audio wasn't turned on. So if you're still with us, thanks for hanging in there, looking at a blank screen. Well, not a blank screen, a Panther logo, but we were just talking about how proud we are and how happy we are with the Ottumwa Radio stepping up and providing us with this ability to bring you these live streams. And we hope to be a service and have a lot of fun this year and get to see some good baseball along the way. And so we're going to wrap up our coverage here tonight. We will be back Thursday night. It'll be a 5:30 start, so we will probably be ready for the pregame about 5:15 will be the hope. So we'll do our pregame about 5:15. That will be our first road attempt at running this program, so we'll see how that goes. We will assume that they have good enough cell phone service there at Lone Tree High School that we can bring you the game. So that's our hopes anyway. So we are going to wrap up our coverage tonight. I want to thank Tony for being here, Lauren for helping out. And we will be back on Thursday night for Panthers and Lone Tree for the opening of the varsity season on your home for Panther Baseball. Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe and have a great week. We'll be back on Thursday. Go Panthers.